Good day, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to Planet Coaster. Oh, these mountains sure are gorgeous. I sure love looking at them, especially with that sun coming over them. Goodness gracious, so beautiful. So I changed things a little bit, not much, just a little bit since we last came through here. One of the things about Portland is that's a very distinguishing feature is the hills to the west of it. So I added some hills here. Obviously, these are not to the west. That would be the west over there, and that's north up here. But guess what? It's my park, and I do what I want to. So there we go. Okay, so this is what I'm thinking. I'm thinking we're going to start off by placing some pathways around this area. I want these initial paths to be this color, I'm thinking. I don't think that I can adjust the color of paths yet. No, I don't think so. So, yeah, you've got queues and you've got paths. So what I'm thinking is, let's just take, we're going to call the entrance area, that's like Canada, right? Let's just take Canada over and connect it up here. And boy, that looks kind of terrible, doesn't it? Here we go. Here's what I'm going to do. I want this to be big. Here we go. A-Dub's doing stuff, without any major plan. Yeah, I want this entrance area to be relatively large. That looks pretty good right there. Yeah, let's put that in right there. Because I'm going to make a main road that comes through this area. It has to be pretty wide. This is going to be our I-5, our Interstate 5. So we're going to come up this way, and I'll have a separate path that comes down to the Seattle waterfront. But we'll have a path that comes maybe up this way alongside here. And then it's going to come into Portland town here. And then there will be a separate road that comes up this way into this area right here. So I'm going to place that now. All right, there we go. So we have our main road now. And now the idea is I want to put in just the city roads. And what I'm thinking here is we'll do the city roads, like a smaller road, and it'll be like this color. So it'll kind of be like a map, So here we go. We're going to bring our city road. So the Seattle waterfront road comes right along the waterfront. And then we'll just have this swing back around, and hopefully we can connect these two. Please? Oh, this is... Of course, I picked the area to plug back into. That was the area that gave me this weird thing right there. Okay, so we have that road there, and we have this road out here. And yeah, I think for now that's going to be good. Let's actually make a secondary road. Oops. Hello, please. We'll make a secondary road out this way, just in case. And maybe this will swing around. Yeah. So we'll have this swing back around this way. So once again, these roads don't really they don't make a ton of sense, right? Like if you've been to like the Portland Pacific Northwest area, this isn't really how the roads are laid out there, but um, in general, I guess we've got something like that. It's as I keep saying, we're making a theme park here, and we're not recreating the Pacific Northwest. So it's a pretty good facsimile, I think. So, okay, time to play some rides. This is what we've been waiting for. Obviously, we're gonna need the Space Needle, and so I think let's take a look at some of these rides. Can we look at them? Okay. There we go. There's the Screaminator. How do I place this? Okay, let's see. I have to figure out the controls here. Aha. Okay. So if I go like this, blam. So that's going to be our Space Needle. Obviously, it's not the Space Needle, right? But yeah, it's like it. It goes, you go up. You're a thing that goes up. Yeah, it's a thing that goes up. It must be the Space Needle, obviously. Okay, let's place ourselves in exit. Perfect, absolutely perfect. Boom. Okay, and add queue. So one thing that I want to do here. Let's do this. Yeah. One thing I want to do with these queues is I want to make use of the priority pass. That's, I think, going to be pretty good if I build into it the priority pass. So I want to make these. It's going to be real pretty looking. Obviously, okay, so we have like the Seattle Science Center around this area, as well as a couple parks and things like that. So I think how does this work? How does a ticket booth work? That's what I wonder. Add queue. Okay. And then a ticket booth does this? Huh. Okay. Give me just a sec. I gotta figure out how this works. Oh my goodness, that was a bit of a chore to get that put together. Yeah, the snapping isn't quite there yet. Definitely see why we get this thing in early access. Wow, look at the size of this thing. I did not expect this to be so big. The radius. Obviously, we want a Ferris wheel because there's a nice big Ferris wheel down in downtown Seattle area. I might end up having to adjust this. It should be facing like outward. So let's see about rotating this. Okay, we'll bring it up. And then we'll rotate. Let's see, how do I rotate? Boom. Nope. That's up and down. That's side to side. Okay. Once again, I do not have the controls all down yet, so you're gonna have to bear with me on this. Let me see what I gotta do here. Aha! I discovered a button. Yes. Okay. So I have some control over this thing, and I actually did discover we do have a Ferris wheel, an actual Ferris wheel here that we can pack in. So let's see, where do we want this thing? We want it kind of out in the ocean. Or not the ocean, but out in the water. And I might end up pushing this thing, Port Angeles, back a little bit. But I think that's pretty good. I just realized I want to change the colors on these things. But before we do that, we'll have to, take care of these. So, entrance, of course. How are we going to do this? I know what I'm going to do. Okay. Entrance, and then, of course, we'll stick an exit right there. Exits work so easily. All right. And now we will need a queue. So, queue. I want a grid. Oh, we're just going to put that there. I want a grid with this queue. So, stick that there. Going to come in here. Is that what I wanted to do? Yeah, the question is, can I stick a fast pass right there and just let the fast pass people like walk, right past the line? That's the question. Let me add a ticket booth here. See, okay, boom, boom, boom. There it is, ticket booth. Okay, let's see if we can enable a priority pass. Place. I don't think we can put it there, but can we put it here? And then, of course, the exit, right? Of course, I said of course, but what do I? What? Exit? Oh, entrance. Here. Okay. Exit. Down on this side. Right. Share. Okay. And then can I do priority pass queue? 2. We'll do 2. 3. 3. Can we do 3? Ooh. Can we do 4? And can we align to this grid? I don't want to align that grid yet. Can I do... Let's see. Doesn't affect the size. Interesting. Okay. So, let's see about selecting this grid. And we can go... Yes! This is exactly what I wanted to do. Perfect. And that'll connect there. Great. Awesome. Yes, that's perfect. So we got a, it's like a walk that comes out here, and I'll have to add like a boardwalk, blah, 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 blah. You know this stuff. Maybe I'll add, I don't know if I can add the little house thingy here. I don't know. Like, I'm thinking, like the aquarium, because there's a nice aquarium out there. So anyways, yeah, we've got this little walk going on right here. And then, of course, if you've got the fast pass, there's a big line. You just go whoosh, right past. Boom. Easy lines for fast pass people there. Space Needle, first one we put down, what are you going to do? Okay, Screaminator, let's see. I want to start these on their tests first, but let's see about making this, the Space Needle looking. And Space Needle is really just blacks and whites, So let's see what we can do, where these colors are coming from. I think maybe just the colors are down below. Let's see, does it change the colors up here? I do see a yellow and red. So if we change the red to white and the yellow to black, it's kind of, it's there. Oh, I just thought of something cool. I bet I could build a Space Needle around this. Oh, man. Future plans. Future plans. Okay. So if you hear me typing, it's because I am searching up reference images. So right now I'm just searching up the Seattle Ferris wheel reference images. I don't know if it has a specific name, but let's start the test on this one too. And it's just white, I think. Just white. Yeah. Yeah. And then we're going to make that a gray and a white. Oh yeah, that looks pretty. That's good. Very good. Okay. Okay. I like it. Okay. So I'm thinking we need a couple more rides in this area, so I'm going to plonk those down. And then we'll also need our Rainier, the Rainier Rider, whatever it's called. So here we go, rides time. Okay, I'm thinking that I might end up doing this in like a Safeco Field area, like kind of in the middle of it, but I'm not quite sure about that yet. I want to sort of leave this area open right now, but I did see two things that sparked my fancy to put in this area. Little airplane things. Because what is Seattle without SeaTac and Boeing? That's right. We have our little Boeing and SeaTac area right out here. So we got 4 rides. Now it is time for me to do my roller coaster. It's all about... Okay, so it's all about just learning right now how this works. So I am going to get to it. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, I just finished this roller coaster. I don't know if it's good or not. I think it's pretty fun. It's my first roller coaster, so you're gonna have to give me a little bit of a break here, right? Right? I don't know. So any second now, this thing's gonna go. Any second now. What? Start test. Here we go. That's what we need to do. Seat. All right. Very exciting. ADEV's first coaster. It's meant to go around the mountain, so it's not gonna be, low footprint roller coaster. We might have a low footprint roller coaster, but yeah, this one's meant to be mountainside coaster, so I'm hoping this goes good. I'm not sure what we'll call this. The Flying Husky, maybe University or Washington State, whichever one that is. Whoa, hello. Yahoo! Oh boy, some of these things are gonna need to get fixed, I think. What? Okay. Slow. It builds the excitement. Wow. Okay. Whoa, here we go. Into this little turn. And through. And then we brake and into the station. Wow. Okay. I think I might end up adjusting some of this stuff as I learn how to make roller coasters. But there we go. Roller coaster complete. Success. I ended up having to adjust I-5 a little bit in order to build that. But that's okay. Let's get out of here. So I also built this thing. You probably saw me building this after I had promised you a roller coaster. Yeah, the reason why I was doing that is the like the entrance of the Pacific Science Center. So the Pacific Science Center has these really cool looking sculpture thingies just outside of it. And so that's what that looks like. And gosh, that coaster looks really cool on that mountain. This is really starting to look like a theme park, isn't it? Yes, it is. Okay. I'm sorry. ADub gets distracted when he's talking about things. Okay, so look up the Pacific Science Center. You'll see these things on the outside of it. One of the things I figured this would be a more difficult build than your average building. So I wanted to just start off with something fairly difficult just to sort of see, just experience the building system. That's kind of how I like to do it. Just jump into the deep end right off the bat, and see how things go. This kind of looks. It doesn't look great from the top. Further back, it actually does look like those things from the Pacific Science Center, but actually from underneath, it actually looks pretty sweet underneath. Which is what's important. The people are going to be seeing it, not us. Okay? Cool. Oh, man, look at the detail in that grass. And I am stuck on the ground. Hello. Oh, boy. Stuck on the ground. How do I get out of here? Exit. There we go. Unstuck from the ground. So there will be a few of those. I think the Pacific Science Center has like 5 of them around, and then little paths all everywhere. So we'll have paths everywhere around here, maybe going towards a ride or something like that. Another thing I was thinking, I might add like a gasworks area around here, because there's a park in Seattle that has a gasworks. I don't know. We'll see. Also, we need to adjust this island. I'm thinking this island will be purely for show. So we'll put a little couple little tiny houses, trees and stuff on there. And yeah, we're going to decorate this place out. So I think that's going to be pretty much it for Seattle Town. I might do one more roller coaster out here, like a rock and roller coaster or something like that, because rock and roll is, punk rock is very important to Seattle area. But I think from this point on, maybe we'll add a couple more rides to the Seattle Town area, but it's pretty much gonna be decorating this little area out here. Man, that coaster looks so cool across that mountain. Even if the coaster sucks, I think it's really cool looking. Okay. I think that's going to be it for today, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you for watching A-Dub TV. If you liked it, please hit that like button. If you really liked it, hit that subscribe button. And I will see you all in the very next episode of A-Dub Doing a Planet Coaster.